Dear guys, today's topic of discussion is fluency in English. That means how to enhance your speaking capability in English. I am going to give you some tips today, but before that, I request you to subscribe my channel. I request you again and again to subscribe my channel so that I can give you some tips to enhance your speaking capability in English. First of all, I want to mention that your class teaching, particularly your English class, must be in English. If your English teacher in your class just speaks or uses bilingual method, it will kill your speaking capability in English, because ear is the main thing. The more you hear, the more you learn. Remember it. So, your question, answer, all should be in English. Remember it. I have seen that the teachers just adopt bilingual method to make the students understand a particular topic like adverb and adverbial, clause, etc. Whatever may be the subject. But I think that the students, although they come from the different communities of society, I think you have the main responsibility as a teacher to lift them up from their stage to another stage. Clear? Although I should mention here that your speaking capability depends on your social environment and family background. If you can't communicate yourself to anybody else in English, you will not be able to enhance your fluency. Remember it. However, I want to give you some tips. If you want to speak fluently in English, don't use idioms, adverbial phrases, etc. As for example, you can't say that the condition of the poor beggars description. You will have to use a single word like the condition of the poor is indescribable. Clear? So you should not use idiom. You cannot use the particular sentence, I don't believe in your cock and bull story. Clear? You will have to say, because whom you are speaking to, he may not understand the meaning of cock and bull story. You will have to say that I can't believe in your story that is beyond belief. That is beyond belief. So it is easily understandable. Clear? Then I suggest that you should not use phrasal verbs while speaking to anybody else. Suppose you are telling him a sentence, I don't know how to give in. He doesn't or cannot understand the meaning of the phrasal verb give in. That means it's surrender. So you will have to say, I don't know how to surrender to my enemy. Clear? You cannot say that don't chase after the animals. You should say don't chase after animals because it is a single word. You cannot say don't don't run after the animals. You cannot say I cannot understand what I say or what you say. You cannot say I cannot make out what you say. You will have to say I cannot understand what you say because it is easily understandable. Another point I want to say that if you enhance your speaking capability in English, please go through English newspapers regularly and you will get many or you will stumble over many words that are beyond your vocabulary or stock of words. And in that case, you should avoid those words and you will have to understand the meaning of the sentence or sentences from the circumstances, from the other sentences. Okay? Now, I again remind you of the fact that speaking English is not at all a very difficult task. It depends on constant practice. Then, what are my suggestions? Don't use jargons, don't use phrasal verbs, don't use idioms because they are too difficult to be understood by the person to whom you are speaking. Thank you very much. Again, I remind you that you should subscribe my channel so that I may give you more tips. Okay, good night.